this message of this film, I think taps into a part of love that we don't get to see as much. I think there's the messiness of it, but also the hope and the pureness of it. I think this movie, there's a lot of, it's very pure in their love and what it represents and what they're trying to do for each other. It's always about, sometimes like you see like the fighting and how you overcome that. But this one, the fight was, when you do see people fighting on the screen, is the fact that they're just doing it to try and better themselves and each other and to have understanding. And that has been the biggest like obstacle, and to see these two on and their friends kind of band together and to just make the moment as memorable as possible for everyone, I thought was just really, really beautiful.
Well, and I also think that it touches not only on romantic love and the love of Jenn and Sol, but the love of their community and their friends. And I do think that, especially now more than ever, we need stories of joining together, and how, as you said, love can conquer anything. When we come into the world with good intentions and with open hearts, there's nothing that's not possible. And that celebrating that is something that is so important. Well, as you said, the friends bring so much joy. And also, I think that Jenn and Sol's connection as soulmates, as best friends, and when we were fortunate enough to talk with the OG Jenn Carter, with the real Jenn Carter, she talked about how they made a conscious decision, even after Sol's diagnosis, that they wanted to approach the remaining time they had and every single day together with joy, with gratitude, with a sense of humor, and with love. And I think that in telling their story and in honoring their relationship, that was something that both Harry and I felt was so important. And Mark Myers, our incredible director, also really emphasized, because it's so human. And I also think that in movies like this, if it's just sad the whole time, you tap out as an audience member. You reach a point where you can't take anything else in. And also because that's not real. What is real is laughing and then starting to cry and then crying so hard that you start laughing again. Like, being human is messy and complicated and full and rich. And so I really feel we were given the opportunity to explore that in this film, which is the most important part. Let's be real.
Hey, that's part of happiness, right? It's like, it's interesting because when you look at dance, you're like, when can you not help yourself? And to do is when you're celebrating, when you're celebrating something, whether it's a dance move. And that's, I think the joy of it, of seeing dance. But I think more importantly is this particular relationship. It just really showed what can come out of it when it's like pure love is really injected into it, and that is the most powerful part, I think, of their relationship.